Do you know people who seem incredibly moral on the outside, but behind closed doors make other people's lives a living hell? People who are always right, always seem superior, always play the good guy. And at some point, you start to wonder, am I actually the problem here, or am I slowly being controlled? That's exactly what this book is about. The Architect of Virtue is a psychological observation about morality, control, and power. At the center is a woman who appears helpful, responsible, and morally superior on the outside. But the longer I observed the dynamics of our relationship, the clearer it became. Behind this facade was a system of control, shifting blame, and subtle exertion of power. The dangerous thing about it, none of this happens openly. Realities are easily shifted, memories are adjusted. Responsibility quietly gets passed along. Not loudly, not aggressively, but so subtly that you eventually start to doubt your own perception. This pattern became especially clear to me in everyday family life. Control suddenly appeared as care. Pressure was sold as responsibility, and anyone who disagreed was quickly labeled as the problem. Outwardly, the image of moral superiority remained completely intact. That's exactly what makes people like this so hard to pin down. They often believe in their own facade themselves. That's why, in the book, I deal with topics like narcissism, the need for control, and cognitive dissonance, and the question of why people often defend their self-image more fiercely than the truth itself. It's not just about one relationship, but about a societal pattern, morality as a tool of power. This dynamic became especially painful during the divorce. Because it wasn't open conflict that was the real problem, but rather the ability to hide power behind virtue. And maybe that's where the most important insight lies. People rarely fail because of their facade. They fail because of their foundation. Because a house can look perfect on the outside, while on the inside it's already made up of control, hurt, and self-dramatization. The Architect of Virtue is the attempt to understand how morality sometimes has less to do with truth than with power,